All
We're
right.
including the packs, civil packs ones.
Well, yeah, they just are good general cards.
Okay. And of course the furry pack.
The furry pack is amazing. What is the...
RPG.
I'm not sure what the RP Anons card is. I mean pack.
RP Anon. Where? Oh.
Chaos Wolfcat. I'll have to look at these sometime. What do you want the score limit to be?
Antisocial injustice.
A lot of these packs I haven't played with just because I'm not sure if they'd even be any good.
A lot of these have been added since I played last.
Of course, gotta get our anime weeb shit on.
I'd put the Northern Lion deck, but I don't know...
Well, it wouldn't be Cards Against Humanity if we didn't, now would it?
Most of you have played Dark Souls, right? I know Steven has.
I haven't played Bloodborne, but not Dark Souls.
The general idea is there, and Binding of Isaac cards are great out of context, so I guess the Northern Lion pack will be okay, since it's mostly those games. Let's go.
I've played.
I am the card dictator.
It's Czar, you uncultured swine.
Due to a PR fiasco, Walmart no longer offers.
Man, I got the bad card.
Fucking damn it, Ken. You're in your fucking Polish bullshit.
Is your
Fucking
hand
damn it.
is your hand full of Polish cards
Due
too?
to a PR fiasco, Walmart no longer offers customer service representatives. That makes sense. Due to a PR fiasco, Walmart no longer offers Henry Godo, John Cirabella, and Stu Levy in a three-man fight to the death.
I only know
Or
who
acidic
those
breast
people
milk.
are.
I suppose acidic breast milk just because it's the spirit of the game.
Alright, get the fuck out of my room.
You failed to
peasant
amuse me,
boy.
peasant.
I'm not going to sing this one. My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of blank.
Sweet land of...
Because I really can't sing. Sweet land of chin. Sweet land of sticking your finger up her ass. Sweet land of white people.
What?
Yay.
We have so few people that I really should have turned up the score limit, but we can always play again.
What? Am I supposed
Using
to
the
read
tears
them
of
out
abuse
loud?
child.
Well, yeah, you're the card czar.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's my secret power? Northern Leon? What?
Northern Lion.
Northern Lion's
Ooh.
hair. Using the tears of an abused toddler to conquer my foes. Or screaming like a maniac.
See what I mean about great Binding of Isaac cards? So, what would the Northern Lion's hair thing be?
They are
Like,
great
your
out.
power is the fact that you stole it?
No, your power is the fact that you're bald.
At first I couldn't understand blank, but now it's my biggest kink. That's the furry deck.
I don't know.
I mean,
There you
I mean, I don't know what to play.
what else would it be from?
No! Two of us had the same idea.
Fuck you. guys. Fuck both of you.
Which gibberish will you pick? Or will you forego it altogether?
I really hope that out of the
At
5
first-
people who watch me, nobody is Polish.
At first I couldn't understand
Well, I'm not Polish, so
Jaroslaw
that counts.
Kaczynski. But now it's gonna think
I'm not
it's
Polish, so that discounts half your viewership.
At first I couldn't understand Pota Gemini Drapeni Si Potioku.
You turn it into Japanese. Usually you turn it into Russian. Or German.
At first I couldn't
think
understand fantasizing about sex with just about every monster you encounter in a video game, but now it's my biggest kink. Considering my previous profile picture, that's kinda
And
true.
your current name.
And I
forgot
ran
to
out
turn
of
off the idle timer.
Oh no, no one gets
Oh
the point.
man.
You guys.
Ah,
this is crazy.
shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah.
So if my voice quality is bad for you guys, it's because my dad is downloading a bunch of stuff.
No, it's fine. Alright, you guys, I saw this crazy movie last night. It opens on a man in yoga pants with a ponytail and feather earrings.
Isn't that Laszlo
Then
from
there's some
GTA
stuff
5?
about the miracle of childbirth. And then it ends with the incredibly satisfying sound it makes when you pull it out.
And of course, the furry dick.
It opens on the devil himself. The devil! And there's some stuff about Lexington. And then it ends with a sad hand job. The sad hand job one. Alright, it opens on gargle butts. And there's some stuff about ghosts that come out of your ass crack. And then it ends with a leopard fundoshi.
What's a fundoshi?
I don't know, man, but it sounds good. Dude, you gotta do this one.
I'm
Yeah.
So,
winning.
Laszlo, the miracle of childbirth, and blank,
Laszlo.
only on Toonami.
Oh man.
It feels weird that I'm playing Dark Souls 2 instead of Scholar of the
Damn it!
First Sin.
I should have done the Polish one.
I see you're taking revenge on me, Blue, but the joke's on you. I enjoy trying to pronounce Polish. Getting into a situation with an owlbear, only on Toonami. Lash Walesa, only on Toonami. Spectacularne Mia Nie Brazucha, only on Toonami. That actually sounds like it could be a character name.
I tried to pick the biggest amount of gibberish that I could.
Long story short, I ended up with the quesadilla explosion salad from Chili's in my ass.
I mean, it doesn't really get frosty. So.
Or the chupacabra.
Just every individual piece of the salad.
Yeah, I can go for a quesadilla.
Yeah.
Blank was totally worth the trauma. What was worth the trauma, guys? Come on.
This one's a surefire winner. Oh, getting fur stuck in your teeth. Goddamn, getting fur stuck in your teeth has so many good implications.
Getting fur stuck in your teeth was totally worth the trauma. Coping a feel was totally worth the trauma.
Those two
A
pieces
bleached
coping.
asshole was totally worth the trauma.
1P is coping, 2P is copying.
Well, like police.
Sure.
God damn it.
Yeah.
My hand is slowly filling with Polish cards.
I know, right? Like, what is with the
I
amount
don't-
of Polish cards?
I don't know. I have so many decks on, but they're we're being overrun
We're
by
all
the
getting
Polish.
just,
It's
like,
like the
half
opposite
Polish
of
cards.
World War II.
Yeah, yeah, nice try. I'd sacrifice Jerry Jules' serial killer face at the altar. I'd sacrifice a world without boxes at the altar. I'd sacrifice the J-15 Patriot assault box at the altar. Well,
I hear you
considering
get a
it's the
golden
only
eggplant
actual
if-
thing,
I hear you get the
Sacrifice.
golden eggplant if you sacrifice that. What do you get for bringing it all the way? I don't know. Who cares about the printing press? Did that medieval peasant girl just invent blank?
medieval peasant girl.
Yep, rule of cards are still applies. You're always the cards are if you just drew an amazing card for the black card in question. Card. Did that medieval peasant girl just invent a time paradox? Did that medieval peasant girl just invent gay aliens? Did that medieval peasant girl just invent anything from the northernlinestory.com? Is that an actual website?
I don't know.
Well, there's only one
I'm
way
not
to
looking
find
it up.
out. I'm looking
I'm not
it up.
Googling it. You Google it.
I'm kind of scared to Google it.
I'm scared to Google anything from these fucking decks.
The Northern Line deck is actually really
Especially the
tame.
stories.
Oh, it isn't real.
Oh, jeez.
I'm kind of surprised nobody's come up with a compilation of the Northern Line story he's mentioned. Which ended like
It's been a while since I've watched one of his videos.
Yeah, I watched a bit of Rebirth just because I didn't have it immediately.
Donald Trump, believe it. Dan Green, believe it.
Dude, there's two
Thank
periods
you.
in that one.
Believe it. I don't know. I don't know any of these.
Oh, Mayfield.
Donald Trump is an extremely rich bastard. Dan Green voiced a bunch of anime people in Faith Healing. I don't know.
Faith. Believe.
You gotta believe it.
Whoops.
Woo, first point.
And Blue is just gonna win.
My voice gives me power.
Oh, goodness.
Dan Green.
Well,
Son of a bitch. God damn it, Ken.
Come on, I'm sure people are gonna be reasonable with which cards they play.
I think there's only really one option here.
And that's to be totally reasonable and play an English card, right?
Fuck.
As if in response, the one English card.
We got two polls.
Excuse me.
We got two polls and an American.
Two Poles, a sequel to
God.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, that was the only.
You can't beat
two
that.
polls
You
in
can't beat it.
American. You really can't.
It was too
Like,
good.
that was perfect. That was the ultimate strats. In the latest chapter of Golgo 13, he kills his target with a butt egg. Pobutka na parking. Parkingu. Bedsk no wupol nagim. Oh god, I'm not gonna. I give up.
There's just
Alright,
a W
English
for
hero.
that one.
Yeah.
After eating a devil fruit, I now have the power of blank. Hey, for once I know what this is referencing, despite only reading like 3 disjointed chapters that were totally unrelated.
Yeah. It
that's not
actually gets pretty good.
That's the curse of having my only exposure to manga when I was younger being occasionally picking up a Shonen Jump, which was originally just because of Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. Like, wait, there's a comic? Why is it backwards?
You know, if that black card was about the One Piece fruit, it'd be like, I now have the power of an awful series.
I now have the power of a urination break. I now have the power of butt sniffing. I now have the power of hyper-endowed squirrels. I don't know, the power to take a urination break any time would be pretty amazing.
Fuck!
And then she's taken over.
Oh, I got one. I got a good one for this one. Just you watch.
You see, the first time you play Cards Against Humanity with a group, you have to learn their sense of humor.
Yeah.
Being accidentally turned into an alien. I mean, being accidentally turned into a girl by aliens is no substitute for social skills, but it's a start. A PowerPoint presentation is no substitute for social skills, but it's a start. Nicolas Cage is no substitute for socials. Oh man, I don't know which one to pick.
Bees! Not the bees.
We got A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
I think the only Nicolas Cage movie I've actually seen is National Treasure.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw like half of The Wicker Man and I just gave up.
Step away from Ike.
You know, I really should have played another Polish card, but I figured I'd give you a break, and it's just gonna get replaced with another Polish card anyway.
I'm pretty sure I'm high right now because I'm absolutely mesmerized by how awesome I am. I'm pretty sure I'm high right now because I'm absolutely mesmerized by shit. I'm pretty sure I'm high right now because I'm absolutely mesmerized by Sen Pen.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
Scene P. Sean P.
Sean Pon.
Same thing, come on.
Tron Bon. Wingman Legends.
Same thing.
Well, you just went like arcade retro there for a second.
You know, you totally can't tell what my card is actually in English.
Whoa, I might fantasize about American ski gladiatorialism, but I never actually go that far.
Gladiatorialism?
Well, I might
American
fantasize about
ski gladiatorialism?
That's like Russian. American ski.
Yeah, just kind of resigned to
My
pronouncing
favorite
them as
part
American
was
words, or as English words. Well, I might fantasize about a bunch of idiots playing the game instead of interacting like normal. Fuck, man. Like, it's you gotta.
The thing is, like, no matter how
Okay,
many times that joke is made, it's always funny.
It's, yeah.
Okay, let's go to, like...
Because it always works.
15, no idle timer, 30 blank... Okay, I'm turning off
Yeah,
the Polish
oh,
deck
my
because
God.
it was slowly infecting all of our hands. I'd assume.
Yeah.
I forgot the first expansion.
Thank you, Fake Ken.
And you can't
you,
really
Fake
win with
Ken.
Polish cards either. Yeah.
I mean, if you only play with the Polish
really
and
win
furry
with
decks. Alright, let's go. Double game. 13 score. Hang on. Refreshing. But it's gonna take forever because freaking downloads and stuff. Oh, and the cards are. Okay. What's the gift that keeps on giving? Okay. Mary, the anthromare. African children. Wiping her butt.
Not Googling it, you Google it.
What, the first one? I think that's just because...
Mary the anthromere.
I am.
I'm pretty sure that's just a bad pun.
Fine, I'll Google it.
There's probably a bunch of bad MS Paint art. I don't know.
Yay! I won by the I don't know.
Oh, I'll give you 3 guesses on what website it's based off of. Mary the Anthromere. 3
DeviantArt.
guesses. No.
I only know
But
this
good
one
guess.
because I've accidentally clicked links before. E621.
No. No.
Imgur.
Bad Dragon.
Really?
Bad Dragon. Yeah, really.
Like, I thought it was just like a really bad
You okay
pun.
there, man?
Oh wow, my internet is tanking.
No, it's still good.
No, I mean like I got the little
Studies show
circle
that
of
Winners
arrows.
don't use for,
navigate mazes 50% faster after being exposed to fetal alcohol syndrome, the trail of tears, or gender identity that can only be conveyed through slam poetry.
and Tumblr will defend it no matter what.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna.
So will lab rats.
Wake up, rat pool. It doesn't work as well.
Yeah, it was close.
I knew I needed to leave the fandom when I realized I was blank.
Oh man, that's a lot of
Oh dear.
judging.
I knew I needed to leave the fandom when I realized I was judging elves by the color of their skin, not the content of their character.
That's like half the story of Drazit Duerden.
Yeah.
I knew I needed to leave the fandom when I realized I was a cyborg assassin dressed as a magical girl fighting a talking lion and a floating psychic electric jellyfish. Okay, what
Oh,
the
God.
hell is that?
That sounds like a scene out of Metal Gear Rising.
I knew I needed to leave the fandom when I realized I was
Yeah,
a
Metal
Japanese
Gear Rising.
schoolgirl covered head to toe in semen.
Yeah.
Hang on.
He's turning into a robot.
Sorry, brother was being annoying. So which one is it?
Here, you're breaking up.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna... Someone else host the call while I change to a different connection.
What the hell's going on with your guys' headphones?
Alright, I had to switch internet connection. Okay. Hang on, refreshing just in case. Had to switch to the internet connection that wasn't being downloaded on. Bucks, like male deer, instead of spending $10.
Kind of makes me remember that one card that was what was it? It was some president on a bearskin rug naked.
Bill Clinton. Blake sounds like a great alternative rock band. Yeah, you can play almost anything that's multiple words on this one, and it'll be great.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of when Northern Lion pulls that joke.
Oh, damn it. I thought of a better one.
Mr. Clean right behind you sounds like a great alternative rock band. The Club sounds like a great alternative rock band. Charging Up All the Way sounds like a great alternative rock band. All of these are pretty good, actually. I have to go with Mr. Clean. Although the Club would be the serious answer. I wonder if, like, someone's accidentally going to post a true story with this, like, at some point playing this game. Bill Clinton. That's, like, that, the Glenn Beck cards in general. Oh, hang on. I hope none of these are true. No, I can't waste a Blake card like that. Blank card. Blake card, yes.
Oh, violating the first law of robotics.
Is that the can't bring harm to a human thing?
I forget.
First law of robotics time. Same-sex ice dancing time. It's frolicking time.
I thought it was well licking.
Frog licking?
I read it in my head as well licking.
It's frog licking.
Like licking afros? Okay, so I was right.
And in every single science fiction media, those rules are destroyed.
Not Mega Man.
Well, in Mega Man 7, Mega Man almost...
That when Wily points out that it violates the law of robotics, he stops in the Japanese version, if I remember right.
Yeah, but Mega Man was totally gonna do it in the American version. I don't care, I don't give a fuck.
Wait, what does it do, man?
Direct mail, I guess? I don't even know what this is referencing.
The rule of blind language changed when I sent myself an email with no. I don't know.
Like, for some reason, like, one of the few series I've finished is Angel Beats, and I already feel like rewatching it. Reverse Harems always wins.
Yeah, the block card didn't make sense to me, so I don't think it would
Everyone really just goes to the cons for blank. But yeah, I'm terrible at watching series on my own. Yet, I somehow managed to marathon most of Angel Beats. And that show was just so good. Everyone really just goes to the cons for a 30-year-old man who's obsessed with K-On! I've heard of that repeatedly, but never watched it. I think it's like it's just a slice of life, isn't it? Or is it super over the top like Nichijou?
I don't think it's quite that over the top, but it's fun. It can be fun.
Everyone just really just goes to the cons for scrotum tickling. Everyone really just goes to the cons for Catholic priests who drink, smoke, and carry guns. That sounds plausible where I live.
Yeah. Also, long as you aren't gay, it's fine. I found.
Yeah, let's completely ignore the fact that you're not supposed to judge people. I feel terrible just by clicking this card. Like, sick, terrible. What is with that second card? Like, what is that a reference to?
I'm not Googling it, you Google it.
I'm just gonna click that one.
You're not even gonna click the
I
one
don't
that...
even know which one to click.
Whoa, load all power.
So, I have 2 blank cards. Does anyone else have any? Because I set it to have the maximum number. Like, I think you should be able to play a game with just black cards from decks and blank cards. Just to see how screwed up people's imaginations are.
That's part of my long-time favorite costume is George Clooney's bust. And that's part of my Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II costume is actually getting shot for real. The best part of my Cheezosaurus Rex costume is self-loathing. Had too much mac and cheese, time to stop.
Weirdly, I actually prefer the instant mac and cheese over, like, baked for some reason. I think I just prefer the bland taste.
So let's Capcom card, let's see.
To be fair, they're not that bad with DLC and Dead Rising. It's usually just, like, alternate costume items. It's the fighting games.
One series out of all of them.
And the Mega Man DLCs are actually really good. Like, they're full-on stages and characters. But that don't detract. Like, it's not detracting from the main game that they don't have base in Mega Man 10, except as DLC. Because he really is the super easy mode. Or as Mega Man calls him in Mega Man 8, Bass.
Bass, we are not enemies. We should not be fighting.
80s and 90s dubbing was amazing.
What is Dr. Wily doing? That's a good question.
Oh, find Dr. Wily.
Pokemon Tears? It's a DLC item. Giving money and personal information to strangers on the internet. It's a DLC item. A bucket of biscuits. It's a DLC item.
I could see that being an item in Afterbirth, that third one. The new Gurren Lagann Blu-rays from Aniplex will literally cost you blank. I hate Aniplex just because of how freaking much the Persona 3 Blu-rays are. If you don't want people to just download it and price it reasonably, it will literally cost you a delicious baby. It will literally cost you unfathomable stupidity. It will literally call you endearing social ineptitude. When I read that card, the first thing that comes to my mind is Abed from Community.
You're not wrong.
Like,
I still need to watch Gurren Lagann.
I do too, but I don't really care about the mecha genre.
Looks like some real bad shit. Bro, run, fight the power.
Gynax was Eva. Another show that everyone says you need to watch, but I don't really care about.
You from Studio Gainax.
Gynax.
Cons are supposed to be about the animation. A cop who is also a dog. A batman who lives in a police box and has woman. The animation.
Haven't they already made like an animated series of that or something? I'd be
They did like 1 or 2 episodes that were animated just for the hell of it.
just for the joke of it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really like a joke episode. It was just animation for budget.
But couldn't animation arguably be more expensive? Well, it depends on how good it is, I guess.
Like I said, because budget.
Oh, because they have it to spend.
Yeah.
Disaster.
In 1,000 years, when paper money is a distant memory, how will we pay for goods and services? An ass disaster. Hormone injections. Stormtroopers.
You trade armies for goods and services.
I mean, we already treat people like resources because... Man.
Good work, and well, I guess that's it's a real-time strategy game.
Man.
Like, awesome in theory, kind of a mess in practice.
Oh man, I got a bunch of happy cards.
As if I weren't already going to hell for playing this game.
At least none of them are polar.
But then you could at least pretend they're not terrible.
Black people. Awesome. Whoa. Alright.
Whoa.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Expecting a burp and then vomiting on the floor. Is that awesome in theory? Is that
It's hilarious in theory.
being blind and deaf and having no limbs? Again, is that awesome in theory? I gotta go with wait.
As if I weren't already going to hell for some of the plays I've made in this game.
Gotta go with
Northern Lion always forgets the name of blank.
I thought you said that there were a bunch of Binding Isaac and Dark Souls cards.
There are, but there are also in jokes, like he forgets the name of items. Northern Lion always forgets the name of the thong song. Northern Lion always forgets the name of him. A Ugandan warlord? Okay, I read that weird because I expected that to be Anne. Northern Lion always forgets the name of hentai artists who don't change their pen name when they go legit. I actually like that one. If someone played like if Steven played a Blink card that was just Kate, that would be terrifyingly sad, but also amazing.
The new block of blank is about a high school girl discovering blank.
Oh, gee, I want.
And now the two people who are watching this are yelling at me for wasting a blank card when I have a second one.
Who is someone watching this?
No, I mean like recording. Just recording.
Huh? On TV.
The new manga from the guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about a high school
Oh,
girl
no.
discovering double.
Oh no.
The new manga from Coming on Millhouse is about a high school girl discovering Patrick Dempsey thrusting violently into my midsection.
I missed that tang.
All sex.
I never heard
The
that
new
tangent.
manga from Loki the Trickster God is about a high school girl discovering Venus' sexuality.
Every single Greek tragedy goes the exact same way. Zeus, don't put your dick in that. I'm gonna put my dick in it. No, Zeus, too late!
I don't know. Was Zeus involved in the Oedipus trilogy?
Zeus's penis is like the catastrophe maker. No, look, you don't understand. I really like blank.
It's like, I named my kid Zeus. Why? It goes for anything.
Religious experience. No, look, you don't understand. I really like eating the last known bison. I really like cuddling. I really like estrogen.
Honestly, I have to Google estrogen after the game because I forget what it is.
It's the female hormone.
Ah.
Blank fucking blank. Now that's
Oh man, I have nothing to go with this. Uh, that's
Sharks with
just-
legs fucking the power of friendship. That's hot. John Penn fucking circles. Now that's hot. Little Karibo fucking no, that's not hot. But no, it's the best one.
Really, I just clicked 2 random cards without looking at them.
That would actually be
La 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 la.
tonight on 2020. What you don't know about blank could kill you. This sounds like a scare piece on like a news channel like NBC or Fox or something. But yeah, I've been replaying Dark Souls 2, but not Scholar of the First Sin because I don't want to upgrade yet because I'd lose my save. Because apparently
Souls 2 prepare to pay it.
because apparently you can't have both versions on your Steam library or something. I might have understood it wrong. What you don't know about Grand Theft Auto Fort Lauderdale could kill you. That seems like wow, that actually seems like something they do. What you don't know about Reverse Cowgirl could kill you.
No, he's not wrong.
What you don't know about puzzle platformers with roguelike elements could kill you. Just gotta go with what could actually be real.
That could actually be a scare piece on Fox News.
It isn't already?
Yeah. Not Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, was that fucking kitten sneeze or whatever? Or...
What? No.
That sounded like a fucking kitten.
Fuck.
Emphasis, not description.
Wow, I can't see because I probably need to song. If my parents ever found movies, I probably need to song. If my parents ever found 70,000 gamers sweating and falling into an airtight steel dome.
No connection with you at all. Just if they found it, they would be so shocked.
Like, I like to think that both of those two are like, we don't need you anymore. Like, all of those.
Hey, in the last chapter of Bobo 13, the kills started with blank.
It was me, Dio.
Deal.
Why is that an anime card? It's the anime expansion.
The latest chapter of Golgo 13 kills his target with radical play. In the latest chapter of Golgo 13 he kills his target with Shin.
I love that I just don't know the context for any of the anime cards, pretty much. Which probably makes some of them great and some of them awful.
Sounds about right. This is your captain speaking. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for. Are you doing a blank card?
Maybe.
You're typing furiously. This is your captain speaking. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for death by Steven Seagal. Prepare for an experiment to determine if jet fuel can indeed melt steel.
That is awful.
That's good.
Horrible.
That's good. I like that. Prepare for a Henry Goda tapping to a photo. No. You guys. You guys are the...
That's like a you win the game card, not just you win the round.
You weren't doing a blank card, were you?
I was, but the class field trip was completely ruined by blank. An experiment to determine whether or not I can't even talk right now. If one of you has a blank card and puts that, then you win. Once again, I still have a blank card. Why are they all going to me?
The field trip was the steel beam factory.
Was completely ruined by raping and pillaging. Slicing a ham in icy silence. What? What?
Oh, what a character.
What is that?
John Wilkes Booth, everyone's favorite lovable scam.
It was a field trip to the opera.
I'm confused by that middle card. What?
A ham and ice.
What expansion is that even from? HBS?
That's pretty good.
John Wilkes Booth, everyone's favorite lovable
It's called Blonick the Hedgehog. I'm my original character, Blonick.
I'm not Sonic. I'm my own original character, Blonde.
It's terrifying how well you can do that voice. Kayla, have you seen that video?
My own original character, Knuckles. I'm my real Knuckles. Bobby.
Kim Jong-il.
It's called Sexy
Apparently it brings up a lot of pictures of Blaze the cat.
It's called Lemon and Yogurt Cover.
Oh god.
I can't deny that there are a lot of old fucking women.
And pistol whipping hostage. It's called firing a rifle into the air while balls is deep into a feeling.
Luckily I'm not deep enough in the south where I can say that one is commonplace.
I can't though. U.S. airdrop to the children of Afghanistan. A nuclear bomb. And experiment to see if kids will can.
Clear.
Nuclear bomb.
I tried.
Shit.
I didn't want to waste my other blank card.
Vespin gas. A failed challenge run. A lemon mishap. What did the U.S. airdrop to children of Afghanistan? Vespin gas.
What is Vespine gas? Do I want to know?
Choke on it. I don't know what else. What would you give to my original character CEO of YouTube? That's so original. It's not Sonic. It's my own original restaurant. Lauded.
I don't think Kayla has seen the video in question, so has no idea of the terrifying art that accompanies it.
I like Yukino Joe. He's a cool guy. What do you give to the CEO of YouTube as a gift? Dwarf tossing? A potato committing seppuku?
That sounds like something out of Nichijou.
yeah. Or mathletes. The CEO
It's
of
funny
YouTube.
because Google.
None of those were really real winners. Honestly, I'm disappointed, you guys. Come on.
I didn't have any good cards. I figured that one was actually somewhat relevant. When I thought I couldn't go any lower, I realized I would probably fuck. Oh god. This is going to be a great round.
Here we go. Why?
Like, this game is the most vulgar I've been on my channel. Out of necessity. This Zelgadis's flame-proof bikini briefs. Yoshi's huge egg-laying cloaca? What?
Like a flock of flame.
Flamboyantly gay William Shakespeare.
It's a cloaca is the posterior opening that serves as the only opening for the intestinal, reproductive, and urinary tract.
That would be pretty low.
That would be pretty low.
Especially when you consider it's Yoshi. That is still relevant, by the way.
Does he still miscall things roguelike?
People get overly mad when he says that something with permadeath and random generation is a roguelike. Which, I mean, those are pretty big parts of the genre, so... I mean, I like the term roguelite, personally. Because that's also the subgenre I really like.
Amazing.
Northern has been facing ridicule for calling a mating display a roguelike, for getting the Alamo a roguelike.
That could be the name of a game. Polaroid. What? I mean, that... Sometimes you just gotta go with the stupid cards, right?
The terror remained unmoved. Moses called down a plague of blank.
Card games on motorcycles?
I always thought that the plague of frogs was stupid. Here, have some frogs falling all over the place.
Oh yeah.
It's a mess, man.
Do frogs carry diseases?
They could.
Like, particularly bad
Just
ones?
imagine that's like
This
the
is
most
gonna be a boring card, but I have nothing.
Well, also, they would keep you up all night. So you would have like a week of sleepless, well, a sleepless week.
Yeah, the sleepless week because Moses decided to go fucking frogs everywhere. When Pharaoh remained unmoved, Moses called down a plague of hot cheese from a giant nacho cheese dispenser in the sky.
That's not even real cheese.
Called down a plague of flares.
Why is that the... No, don't answer why that's in the furry. No, don't.
I'm not Googling it, you Google it. Moses called down a plague of disco fever!
Oh god, that would be the worst. Right after the locusts. Or were the locusts...
It's a terrible sickness that's mostly fatal.
Or were the locusts the ones that were threatened but never actually went through?
But with disco fever, when I'm in prison, I'll have Plank smuggled in.
Disco fever.
What will I have smuggled in?
My own original character.
Think we're overusing that joke a little bit?
It's not. I don't know.
I don't know. It's probably mine because my microphone apparently likes to randomly change volume.
When I'm in prison, I'll have a crappy little hand smuggled in. That's appropriate. I mean, because where will that hand have been in order to be smuggled in? When I'm in prison, I'll have a falcon with a cap on its head. When I'm in prison, I'll have shape smuggled in. Yeah, gotta go.
Shape of a key.
Yeah.
You have a hog in your pants? I'm not singing it. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and blank. What is with that song and birds, anyway?
The day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and
Turtle dove.
a partridge in a pear tree.
Seriously, that's like 6 birds every day past the third.
Little pitchy.
And a 10-year-old with boobs twice the size of her head. And taking a man's eyes and balls out and putting his eyes where his balls go and then his balls in the eye holes. Poor life choices.
To have received all those presents, it would have been on account of poor life choices. So,
Yeah,
pretty good.
gotta be that one. Oh, those are all really good though.
Oh man, I thought balls would be good.
They,
Balls out and then putting her the eyes down.
those were the opposite of good.
Home record, some people don't know. It's also MLG at.
Northernlight hasn't had Ohm on this stream in forever. Also, voice crack.
He's also MLG at taking your adopted daughter, lactation, or suicidal thoughts.
Bit morbid.
It got dark really fast.
Yeah. Like, hey,
From lactation all the way down to suicidal thoughts. What did I bring back?
Everything from me, even the twins. Holds a picture of Shaquille O'Neal. One
What?
day bringing back from Mexico, a dragon slave, a rival dojo, unhinged Ferris wheel.
oh god. I mean, we all know that Blue has won this round. Didn't you also win the last one?
Like plasma with a mind that takes stupid damage. Practically everything.
He's actually gotten really good at the game. Like, he wins like 90% of his runs. Which kind of makes the LP boring. No, Northern Line. Binding of Isaac guy. Like, it's fun to watch someone who's actually, like, competent but also bad.
I just noticed your name is definitely not a furry.
Really?
Yeah.
BondageQuestMillenium. My
Lifting
previous
your
usernames
tail
were
cause-
BondageQuest 2000 and BondageQuest 30,000.
Yeah. Lifting your tail caused Northern Lion to take stupid damage. A samurai terminator. Blood farts caused Northern Lion to take stupid. Yes, they did.
That's the
That
item.
sounds like something that could be in Binding of Isaac.
In his new self-produced album, Kanye West raps over the sounds of Kanye West. Over the sounds of snapping? What? What? That first one, though. Raps over the sounds of snapping the nipple of a prostitute's breast. Why is that in the anime deck? Having sex with a dragon, that seems pretty typical for anime. Over the sounds of aura. Isn't that like Isn't that something that pops up a ton in JoJo or something?
Yeah, it's like one of the stand's powers like to freeze time.
Oh, Dio's right.
Winner!
Yes, let's say victory stand.
That's 2 of 2 so far.
Wait, what's the thing he says?
The world.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Only only Dio's voice. I only know this much stuff about JoJo by looking up trivia about Toho and Persona. Like, 2 things you would not think were connected with JoJo's. Until apparently Sakuya is supposed to pretty much be Dio or something. I don't know. Oh, I forgot a pack. Shall we do one more? Let's bump up the score to 15. Because that was bothering me. I feel this one actually does need context. Hell is the true final level in Spelunky. That's the case. There's a link anyway, and it'll resume your stuff. But I've never read a chapter of JoJo. Okay, so I want to know what that first one is from. And for my friend's description, the only part of JoJo's I really care about is 7. The one where they apparently race across the United States trying to find Jesus Christ's body parts or something. I really do need to, watch the animation of it because I'm too lazy to read manga. But then I also really want to rewatch Angel Beats for some reason. That's not gonna work. Hang on. I have to start a whole new game because that one, the original, won't.
Actually, I think I'm done for now, guys.
Come on, one
Thanks
more.
for the fun.
We need one more person now. Great.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite the same with 3 people.
Yeah, that's why I said we need one more person. This is a good time to take a break in the recording.